Depending on the character's roles, some liberties to keep the plot moving are unrealistic. What I'm focused on is learned behavior, something you see over time. That is why I like series, because it starts to develop a character into a person and it constrains the writer into how the character can react. If you violate the spirit of the character, then you soon will find interest in the books will disappear. While the thoughts are inspired by the book, it does not imply the writer intended to inspire the thoughts I have. In sixth grade, a girl, broke up with a boyfriend. He admitted he was gay. She was so hurt. She lashed out at him every time she saw him. If you have empathy, I couldn't imagine you could do that to anyone that you even slightly cared about. That is, if you knew about it beforehand. Yet often out of fear, some of us do. Does that make them bad? After all, we do try to hide from the emotions that we are afraid of. I myself struggled with this, even got engaged, and thankfully she broke it off. I would have probably gone through because of my word. To me, at the time, gay seemed only about sex, and to me, the sex act is a body function. A relationship requires the mind and the soul to be involved. Everything that I had seen told me that wasn't possible. And if that was impossible, then I wanted nothing to do with it. I struggled for a decade after breaking off the engagement, refusing to date girls, yet also refusing to explore my attractions. In the end, an accident, a broken leg, and the isolation of being alone for a month. Yes, friends and family was there, but it's not the same thing. That is when I decided one way or the other, I must find out if a real relationship with a guy was possible, even if I thought it was wrong. It wasn't that I was in doubt about being gay, but all the images from gay pride floats, the words uttered by friends and family, all of that said it was all about the body. And I often wonder if gay pride parades, if they realize just how hard they make it for those struggling to find who they are. For me, your antics is what repulsed me so much. I had to search hard for the stuff that portrayed a normal gay relationship. It's not to be found in that parade, and few families can offer you that insight. Books like these mystery books that I've had to search so hard for, and that I'm sharing now, that is where I found out what I was searching for. You will not find this in anything the liberal gay community pushes. They have no clue. They act without thinking. While the thoughts are inspired by the book, it does not imply the writer intended to inspire the thoughts I have. The attempt is to start a discussion and get people to think about human behavior from the perspective of the closet. How this might lead to problems that make friends or partners or even business relationships difficult. I can understand why some would dismiss this effort. I find reminders in how the characters behave with memories of my own experiences and then explore that aspect. It's meant to start people to think. It is not meant to imply I am right. If you do not share the ideals with others, then how will you know if you're right? When talking, the focus should be on challenging and exposing your ideals, not in changing other opinions. That would only lead to frustration, since the only person you can change is yourself.